Like, share, subscribe, dislike, all the other good shit. Pat yourself on the back. If you got to get up today in the morning, afternoon, I don't give a shit what time it is, you got to wake up, your breath on hum mode. Your breath can knock a motherfucker out just walking past. You feel me? You should be glad. At least you get to get up. This motherfucker's getting up right now, and they sleeping in a car somewhere. There's people getting up right now, and back to reality, they locked up. So be glad where you at right now, bro. You can always upgrade. Don't think you gotta be stagnant. You gotta be content where you at. No, you can upgrade. Just put your mind to it. Now let's get straight to it. AEW. AEW. Man, where do I start? Seemed like Tony Khan and his team are some of the most hard-headed, stubborn people on planet Earth. They that one cousin that you know is always gonna be on some bullshit, no matter what you tell them. Can't take them nowhere. You know what I mean? That's what AEW reminds me of. That one cousin you can't take nowhere. It's like, dude, 62K? Then it was not too long ago they got 400K again. This is their second time getting like 400K. Wasn't it like 472 or 82? The fact is, there's a 400K. The fact is, before that, 500K became the norm. Before that, 600K became the norm. The last time these people got 800K, literally, is when a non-contracted wrestler by the name of CM Punk, Phil Brooks, was on their television without even saying a word. It was no audio. They just showed the video. It drew 800K just showing the man. Wow. So CM Punk is a bigger draw than Hangman Adam Page, Kenny Omega, MJF, Darby Allin, Moxley, the Death Riders. What are we doing here, bro? Tony Storm, Chris Statlander. What? Kyle Fletlander. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I'm gonna ask you one more time. What are we doing? Oh, goodness grief. I don't get it, man. Like I said, AEW is that cousin that you can't tell shit. Because they're stuck in their fucking ways, and they always got that defense mechanism. Oh, you just don't understand me. Well, AEW, even your own fan base don't understand you. Because where the hell all the people are going? And people are going to say, oh, they went against, Major League Baseball or basketball. There was something going. Listen, man, like Vince McMahon haven't for years. Vince McMahon had to deal with the same thing, but he ain't never had to deal with this. And I know, this is the WWE. Yeah, I get it. But at the same damn time, if you had intriguing characters and stories, the character development, gimmicks, maybe, just maybe, your core audience would stick around no matter what's going on. If you actually produced a intriguing, exciting, fun show besides a wrestling sport-oriented like show, right? Where it's just, we have really, really, really good wrestling. Okay, we see who's watching. We see who's going to continue to watch, right? But look how smaller and smaller that number is becoming. That circle is becoming smaller and smaller, bro. I don't think AEW understand. And I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Because most wrestling fans, like myself, right, we watch AEW and WWE, right? Probably TNA, NXT. Some people watch everything. But me, I watch WWE and AEW, right? So I'm saying that to say you have fans that have a balance. So we may enjoy your hard-hitting matches, your wrestling like sport content level where it's like really sport oriented, not much gimmicks, not much like, goofy gimmicks and character type people. You got some like an Orange Cassidy, like a Tony Storm. And that's why they're very entertaining, especially Tony Storm, right? But it takes away from this being a show. You got Harley Cameron as well that stands out. But the show elements are just not there, right? The inconsistency is at an all-time high with AEW because every single time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, in the goddamn refrigerator, eating up all the food. And that's a metaphor, basically. Every time y'all have a pay-per-view, y'all do not, I repeat, y'all do not have a great lead-off, man. After the pay-per-view, these shows afterwards are always completely a totally different world. It's directionless. It's like, where did any of this just come from? Like, for instance, Moxley was champion all pretty much this year, last year, like the end of last year, pretty much all this year. The Death Riders kicking ass, etc., taking names. Heyman finally does what we thought was probably impossible for a minute. Finally, we see the title on television again, and the big pop, and all the great ending, great match, great per-view. But dude, oh boy, afterwards is always just a complete drop-off. Y'all never have a great following. Every time. Nothing that happened on the pay-per-views goes off into the rest of the shows down the line. If you was going to have Moxley get a rematch, why not continue the story more? Add more to the story. He just got a rematch. Cool match. Then that was it, right? And I'm going to say this. When Vince McMahon used to do, rematches where he did 3 programs, right? It was back-to-back-to-back matches. And I used to hate that, but now I get why he used to do that. And I think y'all need to take that formula again because maybe Moxley should have fought him one more time after that because that gives you enough time to build someone while in the process of their program. Because look what happened. Moxley gets this match, but then you wasted no time MJF getting this match. Why would you do the MJF thing that quick? I know MJF still got the contract, but you should have just kept it going where MJF is teasing and constantly being a pain in his ass even though he's in other feuds. It's like, I know Ospreay's hurt, I know Swerve is hurt, so that takes a huge gap. But at the same damn time, that's a door that's open for someone else to move up the card. Mark Briscoe beats MJF in their glaring feud. And why wouldn't Mark Briscoe get a championship title shot? It's like, doesn't make any sense. He's one of probably the most over faces you got right now. This is a time to do babyface versus babyface with Hangman and Mark Briscoe. Chris Statlander, love Chris Statlander, but no real build up to her winning out of nowhere. It was shocking, so it was good. You know, unpredictability is good. So that was the part that didn't bother me that she won. But what do you got next for her? That's the thing. She about to fight Toni Storm again, so they doing the rematch thing. But I say do that match probably one more time. To give you time to give another girl time to kind of build up. But in general, the AEW has to stop with the bullshit, man. You got a counter program, bro. You need to worry about storytelling a lot more than what you do. No one gives a shit about how good the matches are. Because they did, you would at least have 800K if that many people cared. A lot of people just don't, bro. A lot of people just don't. You need a counter program to WWE, bro. The formula works. And no matter how boring WWE is sometimes, the formula still works. Stop having five-star matches. Why is that the requirement, it seems like? Half of these matches that don't need to be happens. Lee Moriarty. And I like Lee Moriarty. But you telling me a guy in Ring of Honor can give the world champion a hard time? No, he shouldn't. Lee Moriarty should have got blew out in 10 seconds. You got to separate who's who. You got to set levels, bro. This 50-50 booking, anybody can win bullshit, you got to stop, man. We have to knock it off. If he was going to go against him, he should have blew him the fuck out. No problem. Because he's the world champ, and he went through hell to get that title. He got to go through hell with a guy that's on a lower level as a Lee Moriarty. Let's put the overalls together, right? If this is a video game with overalls. Hangman would be like a 92, 93, right? Lee Moriarty would be like a 77. So why should he have a hard time with a guy that ranks in a 77%? Probably lower than that. And then that goes with, like, the Don Callis family. I got to talk about it. I got to say it, bro. The Don Callis family is one of those situations that just makes no fucking sense. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because what is their objective? What is their, like, real reasoning for it? Do they even have shirts? Do they have a slogan that they say? Do they have a purpose besides Don Callis just adding a bunch of people? It looks ridiculous, bro. I'm just being honest, man. Andrade ain't about to be nothing special in a couple weeks. Just like everybody else in that group, besides Kyle Fletcher, Takeshita, and Okada. Then it just goes with the idea of there's never no explanations of what's going on. There's only a few times to have attention to detail. Like the Young Bucks, I love what they're doing, the Young Bucks. It's actually entertaining. It's funny to me. They're struggling since they lost the EVP power. You see it weekly of what they're doing, their downfall, right? And it's part of their storyline. I love it. Young Bucks get no credit for their character work. That's actually dope because it's consistent. And we've seen what happened, when it happened, how it happened. Okada was one of those situations. Why did he just leave the Elite with no explanation? Why did he join the Don Callis family with no explanation? And at the time, I think it was Kenny Omega that was beefing with when Okada came in. So I thought it was like, okay, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I thought it was like one of those situations, right? Don Callis just being an asshole, butting in, inserting himself in it because he know Okada and Kenny Omega has a rivalry. No. for no reason at all, still haven't been explained. Why is Okada with them? We're not going to get any explanation, I'm sure, why Andrade is with them. Not too long ago, Kyle Fletcher put Kenny Omega through the table. So why aren't we getting Kenny Omega versus Kyle Fletcher? Just more directionless, cluelessness going on. For no reason at all, Jungle Boy is back. No reason. No, I'm sure we're not going to get an explanation why Jurassic Express is back. What's the, point? Now, I get they're trying to build their tag team division, but the problem is, can you explain stuff? You should not leave the fans scratching their head and trying to just put things together. It don't work that way. You're the TV show. We're watching you, not you watching us. We're watching you for entertainment. We're watching you for that escape. We're watching you. Right? So, why would you... Who would like a soap opera that leaves you on red every time, or you're just clueless? Like, okay, what was that about? Not in a good way where you're like, oh shit, who's coming? Or oh shit, the suspense. There's no suspense. Shit just happens for no reason. Yeah, shit just happens. Shit just happens. There's no explanation, lead ups to a lot of this stuff. It's like, it just happens out of nowhere. No build up. Barely, bro. It's like, dude, what else could it be why your ratings is down bad like this? Bad, bro. 400K? Bro, you gotta change something, bro. You have to change, man. Stop being in your ways, because next thing you know, you're going to get 200K. What about that next year TV? What about the next few years, them TV deals? You think a TV station going to want that? Y'all ain't barely getting any views? He probably a billionaire. He could probably pay to get on them channels. Yeah, he got the money, but will that be enough? Will they get their money back? Y'all not making no money? 400K? And y'all the second biggest company in the world? How is TNA, after TNA's downfall for many years, is catching up? Come on, dude. How are y'all even competing with NXT to begin with? Y'all should be at least on SmackDown level. Y'all could be. If you had somebody that actually books wrestling. Not wrestling where we just have good 5-star matches, y'all. I'm talking about wrestling, storytelling, gimmicks, characters. The thing that makes it actually important. There's a balance. You could have good matches. Why not spread them out? Why not spread them out? We need people that are just dominators. We need people that are like larger than life type of guys. It doesn't make sense that Hobbs is still a mid-card guy. Hobbs should be one of those guys you should be focusing on to put the company on his back. He should be one of those guys. He passed the airport test. We need to focus on guys like that a lot more. Wardlow got hurt, so there ain't nothing you can do about that. But since Wardlow got hurt, all right, here go Hobbs. But then let's think about Wardlow. He was about to be a part of the Don Callis family. For what? Will we get an explanation? Never. We don't ever get an explanation for anything. Shit just happens for nothing. There's never a build-up, Harley, for anything. You got to change your ways, AEW. You got to change your ways, or the shit is going to get worse. This is a factual problem. 400K is not good. 500K ain't good. 600K is at least decent-ish. But dude, the level y'all should be at least 800, 900K, y'all should be at least there, bro. You can do it. You can do it. If you start booking like you want to, be up that level, but you're going to keep booking for Reddit and booking for the inside wrestling bullshit, you're going to stay in this little bitty circle. This just shows you how many people actually give any fucks about good ass matches over good storytelling. It's a lot of people that don't. But stop booking for the people. Oh, well, you're the problem if you don't like us. Stop being like that, bro. That's not good business. You have to change something, bro. If you want to get in, if you want to get in the realm, you got to change something, bro. And I feel like sometimes, do AEW even want to be global? I really don't think they care or want to be global. I don't think they want to be mainstream. They're mainstream by default. The fact they're on WB Network, they're on television. They're mainstream by that default, but like, you're not, the way you book things, it don't seem like you want to grab more fans. Because you're booking for a niche audience, the insiders. The people that they ain't got a life that's on Twitter all fucking day arguing about this shit. You're not booking to attract a much broader audience, bro. Don't sit here and tell me y'all are. Because there's barely any stories that are remotely like intriguing. There's only few things going on. Instead of a multitude of things that have consistency. Y'all very inconsistent, especially after a big pay-per-view, big moments. Y'all do not know how to keep the momentum, bro. Y'all just go right back to the let's just do the 5-star matches and everybody have good-ass matches. Okay, bro. Can we have good-ass storytelling, a good-ass character development? When the last time we see somebody build up? Mark Briscoe's kind of one, but when the last time you had somebody new come in and you build them up for months, vignettes? Or even somebody come back and you give him vignettes. Like, why Warlow didn't get vignettes before he came back? To make him look like, oh shit about to really shake up, huh? It's like, come on, man. You gotta change shit, bro. You have to change AEW, whether you want to or not. Stop being stubborn. Stop being that cousin we can't take nowhere because you stuck in your fucking ways and you wonder why I can't take your ass nowhere. You don't want to adapt. You just want to be stuck in your fucking ways. Do better, AEW. Every wrestling fan, we don't want AEW to go away one day and be another company down the drain that could have been this, should have been this, would have been this. It ain't over for AEW, but bro, if 400K is the norm, it's just a matter of time until 300K is the norm. 200K is the norm. 100K is the norm. We don't want that. It's time to adapt, AEW. Get your shit right. Get your head out your ass and start booking like you want fans. Stop booking for your fans. Book for fans. Book for people that ain't start aiming for people that ain't never seen this before. So what would you do to get their attention? Some people might like the good impact wrestling, high impact, high hard hitting matches. But there's a lot of people that don't care about that. So that's why you need to book for those people. Storytelling will get those people. Good characters will get those people. What? If AEW stay the way it's going, I'm telling you, it's going to be a problem. 400K don't wake your asses up. Hell, I would have been woke up at 600K. The fact we can barely get 700K, we went down that bad. We were getting from 1.4 to 900s to 800s. The 800 was kind of the norm for a while. It cut down 50% from 800K. AEW sickos, we better be concerned. We better start complaining. Stop with this cult shit that everything is good. That y'all are part of the problem. If you really care about a motherfucker, bro, you got to tell them when they're wrong. That's the only way they're going to get better. And if they one of those people that, oh, you can't tell me anything, then love them from a distance. That's how you deal with that. Because if certain people you can't tell shit, you got to leave them alone. Love them from a distance. They don't want to change. They don't want to adapt. They're going to be stuck in their ways. And when things get bad, they're going to have nobody to blame but themselves. So us sickos, we need to start complaining to get AEW right. We got to get this shit right. AEW, it's time to do better, man. Like, share, subscribe, dislike. all of the good shit. We are out.